picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports College Football. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Texas State Bobcats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field. We are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas State Bobcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll send the back in motion. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Leaves it with his back. Picks up the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Hamilton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Here's a little room there. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. First and goal for the offense. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Hands it off on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Clay. And he's dragged down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll be brought down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion. And
big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Ellison. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Bobcats are marching down the field. On the run, it's Ellison. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And this is a big 3rd down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great first half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big 3rd down coming up.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Bobcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And some room to work. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Firing to the right, complete. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the ball's free in the end zone. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their a little bit now. Has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? We've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Clay. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air, buying some time. Gets rid of it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40, and he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking for an early chunk play, read option to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll operate out of split backs. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. There he goes. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing them. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants. Football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Keeps it himself. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the delay, it's Ellison. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Turning it on! Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a convert. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Quick release on the RPO. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time. open the fourth. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Texas State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work.